Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about VPNs. And I know on our channel, we've talked about VPNs in the past. We've covered what a VPN is, a beginner setup video for VPNs. We've even done speed tests between different VPNs, but one subject we haven't touched on much, and it's critically important, are benefits of a VPN. Why do you need a VPN? I get it all the time on my channel. Why do I need a VPN? Well, in today's video, hopefully we can clear that up for you. We're going to talk about the 5 benefits of having a VPN. Let's get right to it. Now, the beauty of this video is it applies to everyone, whether you use a streaming device like a Fire Stick or a Roku or Android box or even a smart TV, or you're using your cell phone or you're using a laptop. This video applies to you. Anybody with a home internet is going to want a VPN. So we're going to talk about the 5 benefits of having a VPN on your home network. So the first one is going to be hackers. Hackers. There's hackers everywhere. It doesn't matter where you go, there are hackers. Now, to get into your home network, you have to invite them into your home network. So you've accessed certain websites, or you're streaming or downloading content off of the internet. That's how hackers get into your network. If you have a VPN, it protects you from that. What it does is it takes your signal, it routes it through another server, gives you a different IP address, and hackers can't get in. So having a VPN is critically important to protect yourself against hackers. And I've gotten a lot of messages from people that have been hacked. They've had their banking information stolen. And I hear about it a lot because I've been in the industry for over 30 years. And so in those 30 years, I've just heard so many horror stories of people getting hacked. Personal family and friends of mine have been hacked, and I've made sure that they now have a VPN and they don't have to worry about that anymore. So that's critically important. Now, what happens when you leave your home network? So you take your cell phone and you go to an airport and you access their internet. Now, what do you do then? Because now your home network's not covered, and that's where you pick a VPN that actually works on multiple devices. So it would work on your computer, your phone, your home network. You can even put it on your streaming devices directly, or even your router, to cover everything. So that's critically important when you are deciding on which VPN to get. You want one that works on multiple devices. So hackers is the #1 benefit of having a VPN. Protect yourself, guys. So the #2 reason why most people get a VPN is throttling. Now, if you don't know what throttling is, basically all throttling is your internet service provider. So where I'm at right now, I use Spectrum. Now, Spectrum is known for doing this, and a lot of them do this. What they do is they will look at their network and they will see who's using the most data, and they will actually cut your bandwidth. So you're not getting what you pay for if they notice you're using too much. And they really target those that are streaming. So let's just say, for example, you are an Amazon Fire Stick user or an Android box user, and you're streaming content, whether it's live TV or movies. And this also applies to those of you that are using Netflix, because Netflix uses a lot of data as well, and it's completely legal to use Netflix. So why are they doing that to you? Well, they're trying to spread out the bandwidth to all of their users, and they notice you use the most. Gamers also, this happens to gamers all the time. They'll be playing their online games and it gets cut. And it's frustrating. Having a VPN will eliminate that, because they don't know where that IP address is that is using all the data, so they can't throttle you. So throttling is a big thing, and a lot of people don't even know that they will do that to you. They will cut your bandwidth. So that's the #2. Now, the #3 benefit of having a VPN is accessing blacked out content. So basically with a VPN, you can choose a location anywhere in the world. So let's just say, for example, and I'm just going to throw this out here, you wanted to see a UFC fight. Well, the UFC fight might be expensive, or boxing. I'll use boxing, for example, because this is more applicable. Boxing is free in a lot of countries. So in the UK and BT channels, they always do boxing matches. Well, you can't get them in the United States. Well, it's blacked out in the United States. All you need to do is change your location, watch those channels, you can watch it. Football games, local football games, a lot of times will get blacked out as well. If they're not sold out locally, all you need to do, change your location, and you can watch it. So blacked out content's a big thing, and the VPN that I use, and I'll talk a little bit about it later in the video, but the one I use actually has a list of all the blacked out content and where you can go to get that content. So it's a really cool resource if you are a member. Of course, you have to be subscribed to their service. So the #3 one again is accessing blacked out content. And the number 4 benefit of having a VPN, and this is one I use all the time, and that I like to jump locations around the world to access full content on all of my apps that I use. And I do use Netflix, and I love Netflix. It's a great app, but they only have so much content in your region. So they have a regional content. And a lot of people don't know this, but if you change your country of location with a VPN, you can actually go to, say, the UK, have all new movies, all new TV shows. Change it to Japan. Now all of a sudden you've got tons of anime and all kinds of Japanese shows, in addition to additional US shows that maybe they just don't have on their servers on the United States. It's amazing all that Netflix has to offer, and you can actually Google Netflix content in other countries, and you can see what's available in all these different countries. There's shows I love that I couldn't find in certain countries. Change my location, and now I can access those shows. So it's a cool feature. Now you want a VPN, and this is very important. Whatever VPN you get, I'm here for you, and I'll help you get it and get you the best deal for a VPN. But make sure that it's one that is compatible with apps. So one that works with Netflix or Hulu or all your other apps, because not all of them do, and that's critically important. So I wanted just to stress that. If you do get a VPN, make sure it is compatible. And I'll talk about the one that I use in just a moment, because it's important to have one that is compatible with the apps, especially the apps that I share with you, because if not, then what's the purpose of having it? You got to turn it off all the time. So now the number 5 benefit having a VPN, and this is probably the biggest one of all, is peace of mind. Peace of mind for you, because you know that no matter what you're streaming, you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about hackers. You don't have to worry about throttling. You don't have to worry about guests coming over and using your home Wi-Fi. You don't have to worry about your kids downloading something they shouldn't download and you get in trouble with your provider for copyright. You don't have to worry about any of that, because you've protected yourself with a VPN. So peace of mind is the 5th benefit of having a VPN. So those are the top 5 reasons and benefits of having a VPN. I think it's pretty clear that anybody that is streaming or using the internet regularly, and pretty much everybody does now, should have a VPN. So how do you decide which VPN to get? I've tested a lot of them, and I've done speed tests on my channel, and I've shared that with you guys in the past. With VPNs, there's really 3 or 4 things that you look for a VPN. The first one is speed. You want one that's fast. You don't want one that's gonna be so slow that you can't even stream, because what's the purpose of doing that anyway? You want a VPN that doesn't cut your speed more than half at the most. So there's a few great VPNs out there, and I've tested some that were blazing fast, but then it lacks in other areas, and I want everything. I want fast. I want all the app compatibility. There's all these things that I want. I want locations. I want to be able to put it on all my devices. I want to be able to put it on my phone, my computer, all my streaming devices, my router. I want to do all of that without having to buy multiple subscriptions or being throttled with speed or any of that stuff. So you definitely want speed, you want app compatibility, you want to be able to put it on multiple devices, and you want multiple locations. Now locations are big for me because I do like to switch between different countries to get additional content. That's a big part and a big benefit of having a VPN. Now everybody's going to be different. Not everybody is going to take advantage of all the things that I talked about in today's video, but more than anything, everybody will benefit from protecting yourself against hackers, and that's the number 1 reason why everybody talks about VPNs now, is because there are so many cyber criminals out there. I know a lot of people have asked me in the past what VPN I use. I've tested a lot. I've done some free ones. I've done some paid ones. I've never had a problem with ExpressVPN, and so that's the one that I use, and I actually negotiated a deal with them where you can get 3 months for free on a year subscription. So it's like a 49% discount on having it if you use the link in the description of this video. I'll also just write it down here if you want to just type it into your browser or scan the QR code in the corner. I'll make it easy for you. Regardless of which VPN you get a VPN. I really encourage you to do that. And if you have any questions about a specific VPN, I've probably tested it, because I've tested close to 100 VPNs, because I always try to find the best one for you guys. And if I find one better than ExpressVPN, I will definitely let you guys know. It's just right now, that's the best one out there. It's the fastest one. You can use it on multiple devices. It's got tons and tons of locations, and it works with those apps. It works with Netflix, it works with Hulu, where a lot of VPNs don't. And I'm not going to name specific ones, but I've tested a lot. Even if they're fast, they may not work with certain apps. And I want it all. And this one offers everything. And they even have a 30-day free trial. So why not try it for 30 days? If you don't like it, cancel it. And no questions asked. They're really easy about that. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know on my channel I focus a lot on new hardware items, and I talk about new software and apps and all these cool things that you can do with your streaming devices, and that's a big part of this channel. But more important than anything else is protecting yourself in this process, and I want to make sure everybody does that. And with a 30-day free trial on ExpressVPN, I can't find any other VPN out there that would give that much. Some give a day or 2 days, but nobody gives a 30-day money-back trial. ExpressVPN does, and that was a big differentiator for me to share that with you guys, is knowing that they back their product, they know it's good. So hopefully you take advantage of this and do the free trial. If you guys, again, have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I don't have any problem answering any questions about a VPN maybe that you're using or are interested in. The one I use, again, is ExpressVPN, and make sure you click that link so you can get that 49% off discount on it. And of course, one big benefit of using ExpressVPN over the others is you have me, because I use it regularly. Daily I use ExpressVPN, and so because of that, if you have any questions, it's easier for me to answer those questions and help you, and it's just one extra resource for you. I do answer all the questions on my channel that I can get to, and I get a lot of questions out there. I spend a lot of time helping people having a safe, fun streaming experience on this channel. ExpressVPN, I can help you with that as well. That's what I do. Hope you enjoyed this. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. I'd be happy to help you. And don't forget, stay curious.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that